I made this huge mistake when I started golf, and it made me slice the ball, hit the ball fat, and it brought a ton of inconsistency into my golf game. So what is this mistake? So when I was getting into golf, and just like most people do, go out to the range, hit some balls, realize I need to probably follow some technique because I don't necessarily have the natural skill to just go up to a ball and magically find my natural swing. So I'm looking on YouTube golf tips, and then I'm struggling striking the golf ball, and so then I stumble upon this tip. The tip is turn your shoulders at the golf ball. You see it everywhere. So many popular YouTube golf instructors turn your shoulders at the ball. And I get where they're coming from, and I'll address that in a second. But that piece of advice, and they're showing this with the club and pointing the shoulders at the ball, you don't want to follow that advice. That'll actually get you hitting the ball fat and slicing the ball, and I'll show you why in a second. So it's that second later. So right now, I'm standing straight up and down. So my spine, you can look at it like this. And so say with the 7-iron, I would need to go to about here. So you see that? This is how much I've been over. So in the swing, I need to turn around the angle of my spine. However much you turn over, you want to turn around in the swing. You don't want to just turn over this much and then go, nope, I need to turn my shoulders at the ball and then tilt way down. But that's what I did, because that's what they said to do, is point your shoulders at the ball. So I took the club. It's like, okay, I'm going to practice turning my shoulders literally at the ball. Like, this club's going to point at the ball. And it led to this high hands, steep slice like you've never seen. When actuality, I needed to turn my shoulders not so steep, more flat. I'm still turning my shoulders down, just not that far down. It's on their natural motion. So this angle out here is what I would need to turn on to strike the ball solid with a 7-iron, going down the target line to an inside path, striking the ball first, not my shoulders at the ball. And so turning my shoulders at the ball, what was happening was I was getting out of balance, because for me to do that, I had to tilt way more than I was turning, and so it made my hands go really high. But you want a nice balance of turning and tilting down in the backswing. So I am now going to make a good turn. And there we go. More from the inside, ball first. That feels much better. So however much you bend over, you can imagine a line out there. That is where you want your shoulders to point in the swing, not at the ball. You can feel like, this is where a lot of instructors are coming from, is because so many people just absolutely turn their shoulders flat. And you don't want to turn your shoulders flat, because that's going to make it, if I glue my arms to my chest here, that's going to make it just about impossible to strike the ball solid again. You need to turn around your spine so you can return the club back to the ball and hit the ball first. So the advice is turn your shoulders at the ball, because it gets people turning their shoulders down. But if someone hears that advice and is very technical with it like me and actually points the club at the ball, that can lead to problems in your swing. And so that's a little tip that I wanted to talk about in the video. I teach the single plane swing. If you're interested in learning more about the single plane swing and getting started with it, I have a free ebook and free mini course linked in the description of this video, and that can be your starting point for your single plane swing journey. If you found some helpful tips in this video, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.